But as you guys read the title for today's episode, we're going to be doing a rundown on the best methods in order to farm an HCF, guys. And the differentiation between this video and the other ones I've done in the past is that I will be going through every single method. Invis farming, farming alone, farming at night, basically everything, guys. I'll be going through everything very in depth. So if you guys are hyped for today's episode, make sure to go ahead and nicely smash the like button, because for today's episode, we're also going to be going for the like goal of 100 likes. If we can break that like goal, that would be honestly phenomenal. And if you guys are new to HCF and are going to find this episode very helpful to you guys, and if you guys are just new to my channel, make sure to go ahead and nicely subscribe. And also, if you guys aren't new to my channel but haven't already, just make sure to go ahead and just subscribe. It would literally help me out, guys, and just motivate me to keep uploading videos for you guys. And make sure to use code Melonite in order to directly support me. And the question for today's episode is, do you guys prefer to base raid or to basically trap an HCF? Let me know in the comments down below, because I'm very much interested. But other than that, guys, I'll bring you guys back in the next clip. Anyways, boys, we're basically starting off today's episode where we ended off in the first episode. I literally put the files into a different folder, and we're basically just pressing record and just starting off, guys. The dedication is real, guys. It is currently 12 a.m. at morning or at night, whatever you guys want to call it at this point. But yeah, guys, the grind is very real, so I would really appreciate it if you go ahead and actually like the video. But anyways, guys, before we go ahead and teach you guys how to farm an HCF, we're gonna go ahead and nicely get fully set up, which I'm probably gonna do off camera and bring you guys to a couple of update clips, because I don't want to clutter today's episode with too much like basic stuff, because that is what we covered in the first episode. We're gonna be going mining, we're gonna be basically setting up our chest and everything. But yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna bring you guys in a snap of a finger, and we should be set up, and boom. I think it's been about 45 minutes since I've done an update clip, and as you guys can see from my surroundings, I've done a lot, guys. I went ahead and actually set up my auto brewer, but I obviously don't have any materials in order to brew. I actually started out my farms, but the one thing I couldn't do is start out my nether wart farm, because I literally have no soul sand, and I have to go to nether for that, and I might as well do that while I teach you guys how to farm. And we went ahead and actually set up a pot storage room, guys. It's very tiny for the time being, but obviously we'll go ahead and next expand upon it. We have our armor storage room, our item storage room, guys. We barely have any valves. We're doing pretty good on the valves department, but we're gonna go ahead and actually do some mining so we can go ahead and get some other stuff going, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just keep on doing everything I need in order to get set up, and I'll bring you guys back once I am basically ready to show you guys how to farm. Actually, before we do that, guys, I might as well do a bit of a rundown on basically all the methods I'm gonna be going over in today's episode. Make sure to go ahead and grab a snack, grab a water, grab a drink, whatever you guys need, because today is going to be a very long episode in terms of explaining, guys. But basically, the first method I want to go over is the most obvious one. If you guys don't have any sets such as me, guys, you obviously want to do some invis farming. There is obviously pros and cons about that, such as the fact that it's a lot more risky if there's another person doing it, because that is a very popular method if you don't actually have a set, and that is actually a lot of people on the server. And the thing is that you obviously need an invis pot, which is relatively easy to get on Viper, because you get most of the resources from your kit starter. If I can go ahead and show you guys right now, yeah, you obviously get the carrots, you just need some gold, and you get the fermented spire eye, and you can basically make the invis potion and the redstone. And yeah, that's basically how you make an invis potion. I'm probably not going to go over how to make it, because you can probably search it up on Google. But yeah, you're obviously going to need an invis potion, and you're going to need some common sense, guys, because with invis farming, the problem is that you have to be patient and you have to play smart. If you see another invis and don't actually have a sword on yourself by yourself, don't want to actually aggravate them or try to expose yourself, because you have a very high chance of dying. So what you want to do is play very patiently and try to wait them out, or maybe just log out for the timing and log back on in a bit, guys, because that is one thing that you need to do in order to invis farm. I would very much recommend invis farming very early in the morning, and this goes for any farming methods, guys. I would really recommend you guys doing it early in the morning or doing it very late at night when there's less people on, because the less people there are on, the less chance you actually have of dying, guys. There's currently 150 people on, because it's obviously 1 a.m. right now. So yeah, guys, that is the first method of basically farming. The second method is to basically YOLO it with a diamond set, and if you guys actually have the materials to do that, you should be able to kite relatively easy if there's only a diamond chasing you. But on the offhand, guys, there is an 8-man. You're probably dead unless you're just Mr. 3MS clutching just every single day and you're just barely the best HCF player. Yeah, you're most likely gonna die, guys. That is a very risky way. But if you guys have the resources to basically spend, I would recommend going in with a set, because if there is a fellow invis, if there is an invis farmer there in the end or nether, you can actually have a chance of killing them without barely any risk, guys. And it's very easy to see invis particles, and there's many packs online that basically increase the particles of a pack, and that that is not against the rules, so I'd recommend getting those if you really want them. So yeah, that is another way to do it, which I will be doing that in today's episode. And the last method I want to go ahead and actually go over is basically doing a hybrid scenario, guys. It's very weird, and I don't really know if that's the way to say it, but what you guys want to do is you want to go ahead and actually have a set on you, maybe like a kit, like a bard set or an archer set, something that gives you permanent speed. You actually have a higher chance of kiting away because you can actually speed through yourself and as well as speed for yourself. So that is another way, guys. It is very similar to the diamond set way. Obviously, you can enter the ender nether however you want by basically being full invis. You can basically incorporate it however you want. You can literally mix up the full invis strategy with basically a YOLO strategy. It's however you guys want it, which I will be giving you guys first-hand experience by doing that in today's episode. So I hope you guys are hyped for that, and it's probably better for me to show you guys how to do it rather than explain. It's probably gonna be more clear and lucid for you guys, so I'll bring you guys back once I'm basically ready to do it. Alrighty, boys, it's been about like an hour since the last clip, and I actually went ahead and did some mining for about an hour or so, and I actually got a lot of vows that I have to go ahead and go to spawn and sell. I actually have to go to spawn for a multitude of reasons. I have to get some leather from the cow farms, as well as I have to buy some stuff, as well as get some soul sand for the nether, but that's gonna be really risky to do. But if I go ahead and actually slash ores myself, you guys see that I mined over 172 diamonds, 49 emeralds, 405 redstone, 229 gold, 506 iron, 177 lapis, and 158 coal. That only took me about like an hour to do, and honestly, guys, as long as you have an E5 and a full set, you should be fine. Even if you don't have an E6 or a fortune pickaxe, like quite literally, guys, I got so many vels, so I have to do a spawn trip and go ahead and actually sell those. I don't remember the last time I actually did a spawn trip to sell like a bunch of lapis blocks, but yeah. We also got an enchanting table, and this is gonna help us out in the long run because we obviously don't have any P2 armor yet, and all of our armor is just P1. And if I go ahead and FU myself, we only have 3 crystals, so we can't really afford any P2 enchantments. So this is gonna help us get some cheap P1 armor, which should be good enough for like the early game, or I guess that like the start of our series. But obviously, as we progress, guys, we're gonna get gods and stuff like that. And we also got enough obsidian for enchanting table. And as a tip to new people from HCF, you always want to leave a 1 block gap between the fence gates and your nether portal, because if you place a block right here, or if you put like fence gates, if someone enters through and tries to netherraid you, the blocks before it actually break. And the reason why it does that is because nether portal trapping is bannable on the server, and that's like a plugin that stops it from doing so. So I would really recommend you to put like a block distance before placing fence gates. So I would highly recommend at least putting 1 block before the fence gates. You can obviously put more than 1 if you want, but yeah, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and try to do a spawn run. This is gonna be extremely risky. We obviously have a high chance of dying, and we're not gonna sell our iron blocks because we need those for hoppers and stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and just sell the stuff that we don't really need. Probably conserve some of our gold and some of our diamond blocks, and this should be our spawn run. So I'll bring you guys back once I'm on my way to spawn. If you guys are doing a spawn run, I highly recommend you guys to actually get off the x-axis as far as possible, and I would recommend being around like 400 blocks away. And obviously, if Citadel or Conquest is going on, you do not want to be near there. But right now, guys, as you can see, there's only a swap cost, so I don't really have to worry about that. But the reason why you don't want to be on the x-axis or be on 0 is because that is where oh my god, no. Oh, and yup. Oh, that is such a huge setback. Oh my god. What are the chances, guys? That is what it meant. You really want to be far from the x-axis, but I think I might have messed up by being near freaking Citadel, because there might have been some people looting the chest there. But god, dude, that is going to be our first death of the series. Damn it, bro. Can someone revive me? And I would also recommend you guys to ask in chat for someone to revive you, because there's a lot of good Samaritans who are down to do so, but it just takes time to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and just wait here and just wait for someone to revive me, and I'll bring you guys back. And oh wait, never mind, I guess we're revived already. But man, I'm gonna go ahead and just message this guy. Really? Oh man, that really sucks, guys. That's gonna be a huge setback for us. But honestly, guys, we didn't die with a pickaxe, and I'm really happy that I stored that before going on to the spawn realm. But now that we're at spawn and we have PvP timer, guys, this is a great time to go to Nether and actually grab some soul sand, because we cannot die unless we hit lava. And the difference between PvP timer and SOTW timer and starter timer is that you can actually take damage for fall damage, so be very careful when you have your PvP timer. So we're gonna go ahead and just run over to some different axes and get some soul sand, and I'll probably bring you guys back once I am what's on? Once I'm off of 1DTR. Update for you guys. I went ahead and actually got some soul sand and F home from the Nether, guys. We're currently on 1DTR and just kind of sitting in my base. I'm kind of paranoid that someone will glitch into my base, but we're basically done with our farms now. All I got to do is get some more soul sand and we should be fine, guys. And all of our farms seem to be working right now. I don't exactly know if you have to put light on Viper, but I'm pretty sure you don't, because the the sugarcane was growing on its own, so you should be fine. But I just did that just in case, guys, and it looks like everything is going well for the time being. If I go ahead and actually press tab, guys, you guys can see that we are back on 2DTR, which basically means that we can start the main premise of today's episode, which is basically teaching you guys how to farm in the end and nether regions. So the first method I'm going to be showing you guys in today's episode is invis farming, because obviously we don't have any sets right now, and I don't really want to go through the long process of basically crafting a P1 set. So we're gonna go ahead and just start off with the invis element, guys. Obviously you want to first of all brew some invis pots, which I did already, guys. So we're gonna go ahead and just grab 2 for the time being, and the first trial will be in the nether, because I don't actually have an end portal, and if I were to go to the end, I would actually have to run all the way to 1k. And also another problem with the end region is that there are usually big factions that actually stay on and just camp the entrance and basically leave an item in case any invises come through. Usually the only time you can actually go through the end is when they're team fighting, and that is kind of a hit or miss situation. So that's a bit of a tip, guys. As I stated previously, you want to try to go early in the morning when there isn't many people on, or very late at night, and it's not too late right now. So there will be a lot of factions still on right now, so we're gonna go ahead and just go to the nether right now. The experience in the nether should be very similar in the end, and I'll be basically going through step by step how to farm. So yeah, guys, let me go ahead and grab a sword. And actually, luckily for me, guys, I was actually able to obtain some god swords while I actually claimed the base. There's actually currently 2 lootings, which I don't necessarily, you know what, guys, we're gonna go and check it, dude. We literally have 2 lootings, we might as well. And so basically the loadout I usually go with whenever I do invis farming is I usually craft myself a bard set, and the reason why I do that is because that allows me to actually put on a set really quickly in case another invis is trying to kill me. So I would highly recommend putting on a leather set or something like that, guys. And there will be a lot of cool things I'm gonna be teaching you guys, and obviously you need some food, so let me go ahead and grab some of that. But yeah, guys, this is basically what your inventory should look like this, and we're gonna go ahead and just head into the nether, guys. Hopefully there is no one camping the entrance. There is a high chance that there is, so we gotta be safe. Okay, there we go. We are in the nether now. We are in the nether, guys. Okay, this is where the fun begins, guys. Basically, the glowstone mountain is on South Road. I would highly recommend you to download Lunar Client, because Viper automatically has all the waypoints set for Treasure Island. That is another place where you can get rich in, and that's gonna be a main premise, or not a main premise, but a side premise to another video we're gonna be recording this week. But we might as well check out Treasure Island right now, or actually we should probably FU it. FU Treasure Island, and it looks like, okay, it's resetting in 15 minutes, which most likely means that it's already looted. Basically at Treasure Island you're able to get some vowels such as diamond blocks, and that is an easy way if you don't really want to mine your way out. And also you can get rockets and partner items. But we're gonna go ahead and just go to the glowstone mountain right now. This is extremely risky for me to actually sprint, because you can see invis particles. We can see that there's probably a power faction archer right there. But yeah, guys, I'll bring you guys back once I get to the entrance. Alrighty, boys, we are currently at glowstone mountain. A bit of a bad sign, we see a potion bottle, which basically means that there might be another invis right now. Another good tactic to use is F3, guys, and the reason why you want to do that is because, as you guys see from the E right here, it shows you how many entities are currently in your view of vision. So that can show you if there is another invis around you, guys. There's currently 4 entities. I don't actually, okay, it's probably that guy over there. That guy's probably a power faction guy. But yeah, guys, that is a good method, and it looks like there is, oh my god, what am I, no, please don't notice me, please don't notice me. That would be extremely bad. Okay, it looks like glowstone is right here, guys. Oh no, we gotta play it safe, guys. If we can secure this bard set, that would be extremely good for us. That is the reason why there's so many entities, and that will allow you to actually like avoid a big faction. So let me go, oh, wait, no, why are we doing that? Okay, let me go ahead and just grab these pots over here, guys. Okay, oh my god, we're literally set. Okay, we literally have a full inventory pots. It looks like one of the invis died here, so we're gonna go and just throw that over there. Grab the GP, and it looks like there's already 26 GP. And guys, basically the reason why you go to the nether to farm is because there are creeper spawners which allow you to get GP, which in return allows you to farm which in return allows you to brew health potions, or basically debuffs. So yeah, guys, there's also GP spawners in the end, but the reason why a lot of people go to the end is because there are creeper, or not creeper, but enderman spawners which allow you to get pearls. So So we're gonna go ahead and just do some invis farming, guys. Basically, all we want to do is we just want to chill around, just let the creeper spawn, and basically hold nothing unless we're about to farm. And if you see any names or anybody get close, you want to go ahead and just try to stay as concealed as possible. So we're gonna go and do some farming, and I'll bring you guys back. Also, another tip for you youngins, I would never recommend to be greedy, because being greedy usually results in you dying. That has happened to me a lot of times on my main account, but I'm really fortunate enough to have a lot of stuff on my main account because I'm a partner. But yeah, guys, never be too greedy. We're probably gonna get out with 2 stacks of GP and just call it a day, and probably try to get some glowstone as well, because that'll basically allow us to brew pots as long as we get nether wart and melons from our farms, which we've already set up. So yeah, guys, we're gonna go do some farming, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, so we just got 2 stacks of GP, which should be good enough for the time being. I'm not gonna be too greedy right now, and what we're gonna go ahead and do next is we're gonna go ahead and actually grab some glowstone. I don't exactly know if the glowstone center is currently here, guys. That is also another thing that is located at Glowstone Mountain, and it seems to be there, hence the name Glowstone Mountain. So we're gonna go ahead and just grab some glowstone right now and just call it a day and F home, guys, because I do not feel like risking any more. Usually there isn't too many people here because a lot of people just like go ahead and just get wild glowstone, which is a lot easier to do, especially if you don't want to like try to face any other players. So I would recommend just running out like pretty far on a different axis other than South Road and just grabbing a bunch of glowstone. That is usually what I do on SOTW. So yeah, that is also another way to get glowstone on the server. Alright, we just got 4 stacks of glowstone and about 2 stacks of GP, which should be good enough for the time being. So we're gonna go and just F home right now and just get the hell out of here, because I did not feel like risking anymore, guys. We have a decent amount of brewing materials, which will basically allow us to brew a couple of dubs of pots. We also have half an inventory of health pots, and it looks like some of it is actually health pot 1, which is a bit weird. But yeah, we got that from basically vulturing off that other kill from the power faction. So yeah, I'll call this a successful freaking farming trip, guys. This is basically how you invis farm in the end region as well, which we're probably gonna go ahead and actually do some end farming now, just because I showed you guys how to farm in the nether. And I'm just kind of sad that we did not encounter another invis, because I feel like that would make the experience so much more fun and just make it like a bit more tension like heavy, I guess, in a sense. But yeah, that would have been more fun, guys, and I was kind of unfortunate that we did not meet one. We usually tend to do in my other series, so yeah. And to explain it more in depth, guys, basically the strategy of YOLOing or hybriding is basically the same as invis farming. You want to usually just go invis into nether, because if you're a solo, you usually get ambushed if you just come in with a regular set, and that's what happened to me multiple times on my main account. So I would really recommend coming in invis even if you have a set. So yeah, that's just something I really highly recommend. And also, you just want to basically farm normally, guys. You just want to farm and you just want to check if anybody's there. If there isn't anybody there, you just want to go ahead and just farm just peacefully and just be very attentive, because if there's anybody that just runs up on you and just like freaking ambushes you, that is like the worst thing that could possibly happen. So yeah, I would just try to stay as intent as possible. Oh my god, we're talking about being like very attentive, and then that just happened. Okay, we're gonna go and just run over to the end portal, which is currently located at 1000,000, as you guys see from my tab, and I'll bring you guys back. Ooh, also, if you want to maximize your efficiency with the Enderman and there's no one in end, you want to train them, which basically means to basically tag multiple and try to get underneath like a structure that is too high, because Enderman cannot reach you. And there doesn't seem to be anybody here right now, so we're going to go and just put our set on and basically hybrid and do the hybrid method, guys. So yeah, let me go ahead and, okay, that's my bottle. Okay. Oh my god, that scared me for a second. But yeah, we're going to go and just farm some Enderman, guys. Obviously not being too greedy, because being greedy results in basically dying. So yeah, we're going to grab some pearls, and I'll bring you guys back once I'm basically done farming with my small farm trip. Alright, so I got about 64 pearls, which should be good enough for the timing, guys. And the reason why I'm not actually taking the exit rather than just basically F-homing is because if you take the exit, you have a higher chance of dying, mainly due to the fact that there might be a faction camping the exit, and that basically just leads to your demise. So I'd recommend F-homing if there's no one there, and if you can just do it very secretly. And that's basically what we did, guys, and we basically secured some pearls. So we're on a very good track, guys. We're very good, and honestly, guys, I'm just happy with the progress we're making. We're making it very quickly, especially with the fact that we're in no rank and we literally got in no help at all. Well, boys, that's basically the rundown of how to farm in HCF in the nether and end region, guys. They're very similar to each other, other than the fact that you can get pearls in the end dimension, and you can get glowstone by going to Glowstone Mountain and just by exploring the nether in the nether region, guys. So yeah, I'm very sorry if my words sound very sluggish right now, guys. I'm just really tired at the current moment. But yeah, I hope that today's episode was very helpful for you guys. And and we made a lot of progress, which I'm very happy about, because that basically allows us to do a lot more in the next episode of the series, which should come out the day after today, and I should be recording tomorrow, guys, because I'm probably gonna head to bed after this clip, or after we do the end of the episode. But yeah, guys, we made so much progress, and I'm just happy with the fact that we did this. And I'm also probably gonna do some offline grinding just so I can get some more GP and pearls, just so I can just like avoid that situation in the next episode. I don't want to clog the episodes with too much similarities between each other. I'm just trying to help you guys as much as possible, and as I stated in the last episode as well, if you guys have any questions for me, just let me know in the comments down below. And obviously your experience might differ from mine. You guys might not be as lucky, just like my spawn run, and we ended up dying to that. So yeah, don't take this as like very like 100% firm like tutorial. Everybody's experience is very different from each other, so yeah.